Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about SOBHA developers. Can it be accumulated at these levels or is it an avoid? So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position or any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about SOBHA developers, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and seek out answers in greater detail. Once you get a $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. And also, if you can pay $100 upfront, you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. Now, the company established in 1990, SOBHA Developers provides infrastructure and real estate services and claims to be the fastest growing property company and deals in high-end property construction across India. There were strong business fundamentals, and the market cap of the company is around 6,700 crores. It has gone up to around 7,500 crores or so. So it is still a small cap at the moment. If you look at the financials, so this time around in Q1, that is the June quarter numbers, in terms of that, the sales went up by around 14%, which is pretty decent considering the kind of difficulties real estate has been facing for the past few months. And profit was around 14 crores versus 11 crores. So that was an increase in profitability of around 30%, not 55%, but around 30% growth in profitability has also taken place. There is high interest cost that has eaten out probably in the profits front. There is reasonable debt as well, and probably the reason for that is being in the real estate domain. So in that sector itself, there is extreme difficulty if you want to work in cash. So you have to have a lot of leverage in the real estate sector, and that's what Shobha has as well. Return on equity of around 4%, not that great, but margins, operating profit margins of 37% is pretty decent and one of the best in the industry. So this is one of the better companies in the real estate domain here in India that is listed on the bourses. If you look at the performance of the company, then stock is flat over a 12-month period, but over the last 2 3 months it has done well. After in June market fell, it has recovered big time, and although it has declined for the past a few weeks, the stock has been doing well from a 12 to 18 months basis. If you look at the price charts, it has been consolidating for a while between the 600 700 region, and there is high promoter and institutional holding with 18% free float, which also augurs well for the company that promoters are you can say invested big time in the stock. The concern for this company has been the debt, and that has been increasing over the last 4 5 years. It has increased, so that is a concern. If they can just curtail that debt figure to a reasonable level, then we'll see profitability even grow even more. So numbers should improve as things are now opening up and things are getting much better on the ground. So I think from FY24 onwards, numbers should be much better. And as I explained, one of the best property companies that is listed in the market at the moment here in India. In terms of technicals, it looks good. Strong supports lie between 480 500 levels. That is, long-term support is around 480 500. Short-term support is around 680. So it has gone up. It went to 730 740 and has reversed from there. It has done exceptionally well over the last 3 months, the way the stock has moved. So I think on any declines towards 600 would be better level to buy, or on an up move beyond 750 would be much better to buy into it. So you can probably wait for levels of 600 620 to buy into Sobha. So, in my opinion, the company, as far as the sector per se is concerned, I would completely avoid the sector altogether because we are seeing a lot of, you can say, a momentum and the way bullishness is seen in cash-rich stocks, in stocks that deals in cash, stocks which are more or less indirectly or directly connected to consumer. products, they are doing extremely well and they'll continue to do well. A better understanding of those numbers are there with common people rather than with real estate companies. It is extremely difficult with the variation in raw material costs and a lot of government orders, etc., to trace the way real estate companies would end up working. So I would prefer buying into cash driven companies rather than real estate. But if you really want to hold this, then hold and keep track of numbers and have a 3 4 year view. Then only you'll be able to make money in this sector. It is a top company in this sector, so you can put in some amount of your portfolio into this and probably put less than 5% into the stock. So this was a video on SOBHA developers. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.